This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with Macklin Gym Marbella. We're at the press conference of Heavy Duty, head of Saturday night show at the O2, fighting on the bill. Dillian Whyte against Brian Minto. How are you, Dillian?
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong, I'm ready. I got a good opponent at short notice. Like Brian says, he's always in shape, he never stopped training, so, he's not the kind of guy that will come here just for money or payday, he's coming to fight and he's coming to win, so hopefully we'll have a good fight, hopefully I'll get a couple of rounds, we'll see how it goes.
Obviously you were scheduled to fight Dominic Gwynn before, some problems there, so Minto stepped in, fair play to him to take this fight at quite short notice.
I respect him for doing that because he could have easily said no and I could have easily ended up fighting some bin man from Latvia or a tomato can from Mexico or something, But, Brian Minto is a good guy, he's highly ranked, he's the highest ranked opponent me, Joshua's fought, so, and he's tough. Minto is no punk. If you watch his fight, you know about him, he's tough, he's very prideful, so it's a good opponent. I'm happy with him at short notice.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to refer to some things from the press conference. You were sat next to Tommy Gilmore and Gary Cornish.
I almost fell asleep.
No, I know, but hold on. Was there a need to be so brutal as you was about Gary Cornish?
Yeah, because he was meant to fight me. He pulled out a fight because of money, so he's just fighting Josh because he knew he was going to get knocked out. So now he's just going to get knocked out against Joshua for a bit more money. I understand that because you have to get paid, but, come on, man. Listen, these guys are time wasters. I'm not in this game to mess about. I'm in this game to have good fights and put on good nights for the fans and to propel myself to the elite level. That's what I want. So I'm not going to do that, keep fighting bombs and tomato cans. And Gary Cornish is just a little bit better than a tomato can. That's all. He ain't got no power. His jab's terrible. He doesn't put no pressure on his opponent. He's terrible. It's terrible. They just send it to the media because of his record. But look at his record. He haven't fought nobody inside the top 100 or top 200. It's terrible. The guy he won the belt off last time. Come on, man. Let's be honest. Let's be real. I fought a lot of tomato cans as well. I'm not gonna lie. I fought a few. But I want to stop that and fight good opponents. That's why I'm fighting Minto and then I'm gonna fight Joshua. I could have wait another year or 18 months before fighting Joshua. But what for? Be 20 whatever I know and fight nobody. What for? I don't gain anything from that. I like challenge. I like to test myself. I like to, Like I said, Anthony's the best fighter to come out of Britain in the past 20 years. So I'll go in there and smash him to pieces. What I'm hoping to do and looking to do. What does it say about me?
Obviously, you've both got fights Saturday night, but a date has been set for December the 12th. Obviously, there's no secret about that. But obviously, we saw the start of what could potentially be the build-up to your fight in that press conference there, because you two have not sat next to each other in that sort of environment before. You have done, and a few words were said. First of all, I'll ask you about his comments about your fighting on his undercard. You reacted quite angrily to that.
Yeah, he's saying I'm lucky to be in his undercard. He should be lucky not to be in prison for serving drugs, for selling drugs. That's what he should be lucky about, but I'm lucky to be in his undercard. He should be lucky that he's still enrolled and not in a jail sentence. Stupid boy.
Did you find yourself being aggravated in that press conference?
Not really. I just don't like him. I got a lot to say about him. I just don't like the fact that he tries to trick the fans and the people who pay their hard-earned money into thinking that he's something that he's not. At the end of the days, I'm not lucky to be on his undercard. I'm here because I did damage to him. I beat him up. It may be years ago, it may be amateur, but I beat him up. It wasn't no boxing fight. I beat him down. That's why I'm here. This is why I'm here. And I'm here to do it again. He didn't want this fight. When Eddie asked him about the fight, he said, "Oh, Eddie, do you think it's a big fight? Do you think he's going to sell?" If somebody beat you and you get a chance to fight them again, are you going to ask that? Of course it's a big fight. You fighting a tomato can is a big fight. So why wouldn't fighting me a big fight? Why would you have to promote that if you really wanted the fight? Eddie had to literally sell the fight to him for him to say yes to the fight. He don't want to fight. He's a punk. He's a punk.
You made some comments at the start, when you started talking rather, about Anthony Joshua not being himself. Do you want to clarify on that, what you meant by that?
He's a fraud. Listen, I've been up close with him. He give it the big in and going like he's from the streets and he's grew up in this bad town in Watford and he's a bad boy and all of that. And then he comes up here and then go on like he's this. Listen, I'm not no bad boy. I can handle myself. If I have a problem, I'll deal with it because that's what I was brought up. But don't give it and pretend you're something that you're not. Just be yourself. The public is screaming for him to be himself. He's like a robot. I can't wait for his batteries to run out. When his batches run out, he's probably just going to go. I when Eddie take the leash off him, he's probably just going to go on some crazy rampage and start selling drugs again or something. I don't know.
Do you find yourself being a bit too emotionally involved into this potential fight in December?
Don't be silly, KUGAN.
I'm
That's
asking.
a silly question. That's a silly question. Every fight I'm emotionally involved in.
Okay.
I go to the ring to try and hurt somebody and cause damage to their body, you understand? So every fight I'm emotionally...
I said too emotionally.
Every fight I'm emotionally involved in. My emotion doesn't change. If I had to have a fight with you now, it would be the same as me having a fight Saturday. I'll try and hurt you the same way I'm going to try and hurt Brian Minto. That's who I am. Me, my thing is I prepare and I come to destroy. It's as simple as that. I don't really care about, emotions and all that rubbish. I'm a fighter. That's what I am. I'm a fighter. Warrior.
Okay. Well, listen, before obviously anything in December, you've got a job to do
Yes.
Saturday night against Brian Minto. So, and same with Anthony with Gary Cornish. So,
If you call it a job, I got a good fight with Brian Minto because Brian Minto is tough and he's strong. But who knows what's gonna happen? I'm heavy-handed. He's heavy. Who knows what's gonna happen? It may go round, it may go 2, it may go 10. Either way, it's a win-win situation for me. I get knocked out or I go round. So me, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to build up my experience and my career, myself. So whatever happens, it doesn't matter to me. Rounds, knockout, doesn't matter to me. Obviously I want to give the fans expect a certain amount of things from me these days. Obviously knocking people out or whatever, but I got to think about myself and what's beneficial for me.
all right. Well, listen, Dillian Whyte, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. We'll see you at the Wayne tomorrow.
Thank you.
And then Saturday night, fight night, heavy duty.
Yeah.
Night of the
do
big
this.
boys.
Let's get it on.
Yeah.
I'm ready to hurt somebody.
All right.
You better turn the camera
You
from
know,
back up.
I'm just man with the camera.
You better
yeah?
turn the camera from back up because you might start getting hurt. Because I know you're a secret AJ team groupie. You might start getting hurt. You're about his height. You're about his height as well, so you better start
British
backing
boxing.
up. I need a sparring partner. You better start backing
I
up.
support British boxing. That includes you, my friend.
No, you support Sri Lankan boxing, innit?
Respect.
No, I'm joking. Thanks, brother.
All right.
I'm messing with you, man.
Oh,
Thank
no,
you.
man. All right. KUGAN, CASSIUS, Dillian Whyte, IFL TV. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy.